This is my brand new podcast, The Good, the Bad, and the Beast. The Mortal Kombat 2, touched on that. You are, how do you pronounce it?
Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn. I mean, I loved Mortal Kombat. Still do. I still have the odd game with my son now and again. Talk us for the set on that, because remember you telling me you were spending you were getting up at
That was insane.
3 in the morning. So talk me through one day on set of Mortal Kombat.
So that was, obviously that's a very physical role. And there was a lot of work that needed to be done constantly throughout that film to stay not just in physical shape, aesthetically, but to be able to perform the character's role as a fighting warlord. That was probably the hardest film I've ever shot in my life. I had all the dialogue to worry about. I had the costume and the makeup to worry about. And I also had the training outside of that to worry about. So for me, I absolutely lived that set 24/7. I would on a bad day, I'd wake up at midnight.
To get ready.
To go to the gym downstairs in the hotel.
Fuck.
Train 12 to 1. And I used to put this on my stories all the time because
I remember
no one would believe you if you told them.
I wouldn't, if you'd have told me this without seeing it, I'd be like, fuck off.
Yeah. So I'd wake up at midnight, I'd go straight downstairs, I'd train the hotel for 45 minutes to an hour. And then I'd come up, I remember it so well, I'd come up, I'd make my smoothie, I'd get a shower, I'd boil my eggs, I'd come out the shower, I'd grab my food, and my driver's waiting for me at 1:30 in the morning outside the front of the hotel. It's a 45-minute work.
To get to work.
Yeah.
So
we get
4
to work.
hours of makeup, was it?
And the rest. So we'd get there around about 2:15-ish, and then in the makeup chair for 2:30. And you do it in 2 segments. So the first segment would be the face, and then we'd go on to the arms and the back, and the chest. And you all in all, you're about 6 hours.
6 hours in makeup,
just for the makeup.
Then you got to get
dressed. Which is about half an hour, 40 minutes.
Okay.
So we kind of start filming about 9 o'clock.
Yeah, and the other actors just chuck a short and t-shirts on.
There was one other actor who had a lot of prosthetics, Baraka.
Yeah.
But yeah, the others.
A couple hours.
An hour before.
So you had it tough.
Yeah, really tough. And I also have the most fight scenes in the whole film.
Yeah.
And the longest fight scenes. And
those fight scenes are fucking...
They're insane. They're incredible. Honestly, this film...
The amount of time, and just speaking from my experience, everyone knows you're not bullshitting. To get a minute fight scene, you're probably talking a week.
Yeah, easily.
It's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
It might take you a day to film, but it's 5 days of, let's go through this segment, this segment,
this segment. You'd practice it.
It's fucking crazy.
Okay, so I would say 6 to 8 weeks of fight prep.
Yeah.
For the scenes.
Yeah.
And those were a good hour and a half, 2 hours a time.
Yeah.
And you're talking 3-4 times
a week.
And
that's vigorous.
Yeah. It was. I mean, we were doing the fight training in between filming as well.
Yeah.
Because you can't remember all of those fight scenes.
Yeah.
At the start of the filming, and the filming's over 2.5-3 months. So you were on your off days, you're in there prepping the fight for the next, and then the next, and the next, and they rewrite the script all the time. So you may learn all these lines. It's like, I would change that now, by the way.
Put a few words.
I would change that fight scene now, by the way. Oh, and now we're going to do this, and that was so physically and mentally demanding. It was insane.
Can imagine. So up at midnight, training for an hour.
Yeah.
To the set.
Yeah.
6 hours of makeup.
Yeah.
That takes us to what, 8-9 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chuck costume on. Then go through.
How long? 12-hour day?
No. So I would have a turnaround time.
Okay.
Which saved me, to be fair.
Talk us through that, and talk us through your food as well. Because obviously maintaining the size and the energy.
Yeah, food was difficult.
Like when I've done films, I've put in my I need feeding every 2 hours. Yeah. I need a food break every 2 hours.
Yeah.
How about you?
Well, I had food, but I couldn't have a food break because I was one of the main characters.
So you were just sat on set eating eggs and talk us through the diet.
So my diet for that was bananas on rice cakes, easy to digest,
fish and a rice cake.
Pretty much, yeah, rice cake. Yeah. So that was my go-to snack. Pretty much whenever I sat down, I could eat that.
That was your energy snack.
Yeah, and then it was fish because it was easy to digest.
Yeah.
And, you have to remember I was filming this in Australia. It was hot.
Yeah.
I was in prosthetics, so I was sweating.
So you want to eat light, digestible food.
Yeah. Sweet potatoes blended. We had an incredible team, though. I couldn't have asked for a better setup. The guys are incredible. I had 2 or 3 PAs. I had a chef, pretty much. It wasn't as hard as it could have been, put it that way. Yeah. It could have been horrendous.
When you need to eat, someone just, I need a snack, and it was in your hand.
Just have a runner.
And you just eat between retakes.
Yeah, they were fantastic for that.
How many calories a day do you reckon you're doing? Because that sounds quite intense.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that many, I'd say about 6.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Yeah,
Man your size, all that action.
About 6, because it was just hard to eat. It was hard to eat. And also, I wouldn't say it was nerves, but there was definitely on my big days, there was an element of, I haven't got time for that, I need to focus.
Yeah.
And I'd snack and eat half a meal and forget the rest because I have to warm up my throat. I needed to be ready. Like I did about 40 minutes a day of voice work.
Yeah.
To be able to project the noise and to hold
vocal
the accent.
warm-ups.
All of that. And people don't realise, it's not just warming up for the fight scenes. It was warming up for the dialogue scenes as well, which was really important.
That's insane, man. I mean, just going through that, how many, you did that every day for how many weeks, months?
I think it was there on and off for about 12 weeks.
You have rest days?
Yeah. Well, yes, but I'll be in the gym.
Yeah.
So no.
What was it, like one every 7 days, one every 10 days? Because I know there's laws on it now in the film industry.
Yeah, no, we pretty much 9 times out of 10 have Saturday and Sunday off.
Saturday and Sunday off?
Yeah.
Okay, that's life-saving.
Yeah, absolutely. I had a turnaround time as well, so there was only so many hours I could work without having a good 10-hour break in between. But you've got to remember those 10 hours are driving home, falling to sleep, waking up and driving back to work. Yeah. So you're probably getting 6 hours sleep if you're lucky.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
But Charlie, you live off adrenaline and that mindset where I can do this and no one else can.
Yes.
And you feel
makes
invincible.
You push on
harder. Yeah. You kind of go, I don't want to sleep tonight. Just see if I can do it.
That privilege makes you work so hard, doesn't it?
I think what it is for me, it's a dream come true. And if I hadn't have given it 100% and I fail and don't do it again, I'd never forgive myself.
You'd be gutted.
If I never work again now from here, I know I've done everything I could and I've left my best on the table. And I'll be like, well, I just wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
But if I hadn't, and it was while I was lazy, it would kick me for life.
Of course it would. Of course it would. So the films you've done so far, I'm just going to list a few here. You got Boyka, you got Kingsman. You had a small role in that, wasn't it? Final Score, that's where you played the bad guy.
Yeah.
Fast and Furious, the Fast Saga, and you were a bad guy in that.
Colonel Sue,
Colonel Sue. House of David, and then Mortal Kombat 2. I'm sure I've missed a few there, but pretty much every single one of these, you're sort of like the antagonist. You're sort of like the bad guy in the film. Have you got any ambition to break off from that? Comedy, romance?
I did a comedy called Kill Ben Like, which it was quite good. I mean, I still played a bad guy. I was a killer. But I'm not fussed about playing a good guy, to be honest. I think good guys, they're overrated and kind of boring. I'd like to play a bad guy that wins.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, where's an instance where a bad guy that wins?
I can't even think.
I'm sure there's quite a few.
Unless you go true story.
Batman, Batman's kind of a bad guy, isn't he? Super rich guy.
I've never watched Batman,
Have you not?
No.
Fucking hell, mate. It's brilliant.
I've never watched it. I've seen it. I'm more into true story and thriller and realness. I'm not. I struggle to watch films that fantasy.
Venom.
Oh, I found that hilarious. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
That's a bit of a bad guy.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. Yeah, I actually enjoyed that film.
Yeah, so something like that, like.
Yeah, I'd love to play Venom. Yeah,
something like
that. I think Tom kind of wins that though.
Yeah, he does.
He's incredible.
Where's your ambition now then, Martyn? I mean, you've done exceedingly well. Was the Machine?
The Machine,
that was a good one.
That was funny.
That was played like a Russian sort of bad guy. That was great.
I always play Russians.
Yeah.
I don't mind playing a Russian, to be fair. It works. It works quite well for me. I just want more roles. I just want bigger roles and lead roles. That's my dream and what keeps driving me forward. It's very difficult though, because I was saying this the other day, trying to make that transition from being seen as an extra and the big bad guy into being the lead, it brings down the opportunities massively, because there's so many opportunities to be in a film.
Yeah.
But to be the main character in the film, you're down to such a small number. And then your competition is also huge, as in who's fighting for those roles.
Well, it is and it isn't. I mean, how many 6'7" guys that are 140 kilo that look like you? There's not many.
No, there's not many. I mean, there's that bunch of actors, action actors, and I would say I'm not far away from breaking into being in that circle. I wouldn't say I'm there yet, but I'm not far from breaking into it. But the problem is, once I break into it, I'm still last in the pecking order. Yeah. So I need to work harder. I need to figure out what it is I need to do to get me to that level, which is fine. When you look around, I love Batista, I love The Rock, I love John Cena. They're all 10, 15 years older than me.
Yeah. So when you say that level, you mean like A-list celebrities? Yeah, that's where you want to be.
I've got no interest in just being underneath.
B-list.
Yeah,
not even a B-list.
Without being disrespectful to B-list actors. For me, I kind of, I've been there and done that, and I need the challenge that's unthinkable to stimulate me, because otherwise, you've got to remember, and you do this, you're sacrificing seeing your kids.
Yeah,
you're sacrificing a lot of time for yourself and for your family to be where you are. So unless that being where you are really excites you and stimulates you, what's the point? If you're only ever coming second and you're doing bits and pieces, is it worth missing those really important times with your kids growing up? Because they won't come back.
Yeah.
Max is 12, 13 now?
12, yeah.
Yeah, and you'll never get those years back. Mm-hmm. And you look at that, and myself with my daughter, it's kind of going, I've got 3 kids, and is it worth missing something that you'll never get back with them just to do mediocre? And that's my mindset. If I was free, single, and whatever, I'd probably have a different mindset.
Yeah.
But where I'm at the moment, it's like I don't want to be away from home unless it's huge.
Yes, I get you. No, I get you, and I've been there myself. I mean, when I was training for World's Strongest Man, wife and kids were sick. Right then, guys, that is Mr. Martyn Ford, a.k.a. The Nightmare. What an amazing story. I mean, from cricketer to Hollywood, literally. And I think we're going to see a lot more from Martyn. Some of the films I've seen him in have been absolutely phenomenal. And it'd be great to see Martyn as a main role Hollywood film pretty soon. But thank you for watching, guys, and thank you for listening as well. And we'll catch you next time on another episode of The Good, The Bad, and The Beast. Big love.